Welcome to Kenya anytime. You have demonstrated to us that you are our friend. Give it up for my friend Emmanuel Macron.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Nairobi, Nyaje. Muko salama.
Sana.
Thank you so much. This is our honor, my delegation and myself, to be here with you. And let me first thank President Ruto, my dear brother, William, because he had to be crazy to accept this offer to co-chair and co-organize a summit like this one. But he did accept. And more than that, he delivered. And I want to thank, President of Kenya, his government, the teams, all the organization, and his government, the teams, all the organization, and the French teams, because together you clearly built something unique. And this Africa Forward Summit, and I want to thank all the teams and the partners, everybody here, because what you delivered is a very premiere. For entrepreneurs, artists, sports people, and it was very inspiring. So thank you so much. Nobody will forget, and Africa Forward is the beginning of a new era, no doubt. And I want to thank all of you. I want really to thank Kenyan people for your hospitality. And this is something very special, because we have the feeling to be part of your people. We have the feeling that this is our place as well. Thank you. And happily tomorrow we will have to leave. Perhaps this is a good news for you. But I want to tell you that we will bring something of the Kenyan spirit with us. Unforgettable. And now I want to thank all the artists that you will love and applause, and that we will listen to. And I want to thank Trace and all the partners who made this evening and this grand finale possible. Thank you very much. This is Africa. This is France and Africa together. This is a story of friendship, common inspiration, and love. So thank you very much. Have a good evening. Africa Forward. Thank you, President Ruto.
Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. We work with the private sector. We want the private sector to develop confidence. We now have an opportunity, and I want to talk to the private sector people who are sitting here. I hope my good friend Aliko Dangote is in the room, or right there. We have an infrastructure project for the development of an East African refinery. Dangote tells me that it's going to cost anywhere between $16 billion and $20 billion. That East African facility, East African refinery facility, is an investment that the government of Kenya, the government of Uganda, the government of Tanzania, we have agreed that we want to develop a facility that is going to assist us with our fuel products. We do not want to be held hostage anymore by the Strait of Hormuz. We do not want to be held hostage by wars that are started by other people. We have our own resources here, and we are saying we are going to use our African resources to industrialize our region. And that is why we have asked Aliko Dangote here to do a research. We have the port of Tanga, we have the port of Mombasa, we have the port of Lamu, and the rest in between, wherever they will find the most suitable location. From our perspective, because the crude pipeline was going to Tanga, we thought that is the best location. But we will not dictate to Aliko Dangote and the investors. But I want to also tell Aliko and all the other guys, you are not going to invest alone. Governments are also going to invest, so that when you make the money, we also make the money. Right? And we are going to invest so that we can de-risk that investment. I am going to use resources from my National Infrastructure Fund to invest in the refinery, so that we can share in the profits that come, and we can assist our private sector to de-risk the investments they are going to put in these projects and make those projects viable and make them cost effective. Let me give you another opportunity. We are building a new airport in Nairobi. It's going to cost us around $1.5 billion. There is an opportunity for investment. Are there any business people in this room? Or these are tourists? They are right here. Yes, I can see them here. So there is an opportunity for you to invest with us. Government of Kenya is going to put in 20%, bring the rest of the money, let's build the airport, and everybody makes money, right? So this is how we want to take things forward. That is how we are going to build public infrastructure. That is how we are going to use private-public partnership to drive African transformation. And that is what we are going to do going forward. Standing here from yesterday. I'm so glad. You cannot complain. Habari ya ikoni. Your Majesty, Your Excellency, how are you? Very good. Welcome over this morning. I'm good. Thank you. Yes, sir. How are you? I'm good, sir. How are you? Welcome to Nairobi. How are my in-laws? Very well. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very good, very good. How is South Africa? Thank you very much. Welcome again. Thank you very much. Please.
Chief, Chief.
Mr. President, welcome. You are always at home in Nairobi. As always. Good morning. Good morning. Did you get some? As always. Welcome to Nairobi. Very good morning.
Có sao?
Can you imagine, without Dangote having built the biggest refinery in the world, Africa today will be sitting just like we said during COVID-19 without vaccination. And the fact that African countries have stepped up and embraced Dangote fuel, and this is now demonstrating that with Africa supporting itself, African businessmen supporting each other, African countries supporting African businessmen, we can be able to stand on our own. Today, Dangote is going to be listing his oil and gas business with the refinery, and it is going to allow every African in any country to be able to invest in that stock, and knowing that we are going to get dividends in dollars. And this is an African product produced by an African for Africa. And this is what we need to be doing.